Hi, my name is Luke, you're watching Breakmymedia. Where have I been? Well, this isn't what I wanted to do my channel for the longest time. Since 2019 I've been wanting to make content that is more video essays and more traditional YouTuber videos. I started out making gaming content where I would play Black Ops 3 Zombies, record my gameplay and then record audio over it. I tried doing audio whilst I was playing and it didn't quite work. However, I've always been interested in the behind the scenes of filmmaking, how things are made, from props to sets to even just the camera work. I've always been interested in the filmmaking process. When I was about 10 years old, I had the pleasure of going to Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios, and seeing the behind the scenes of my favourite movies and TV shows was amazing. Yes, I'm very much aware during that time period, not a lot of things were actually being made and they were pretty much just facades. However, the behind the scenes of just movies in general was enough to get me hooked, and I'll go more into that in one of my latest videos. Talking of videos, yes, this is a massive pivot. As you can tell, my video collection right now is a bit hodgepodge. It's not exactly what I want at all. I want to do more video essays on Transformers, Lego, movies and TV shows, games. I want to do breakdowns on specific scenes from these pieces of media. I have a few different series in mind. I have about 7 different figures from Transformers I want to talk about. I have a few different movies from Transformers I want to talk about as well. And when it comes to other forms of media, a massive thing I'm a fan of right now, and something I'm working on that's a massive video project, is the Fear Street movies. I love the first 3 Fear Street movies to death. I was never a massive fan, or I'd not even heard of Fear Street before I watched the original 3 movies that came out all the way back in 2021. However, since watching them in 2022, I was hooked. Obviously, that's another video entirely, what made Fear Street great, and so on and so forth. I'm making videos about certain figures as well, as there is about a few different figures in mind I have right now. Some are going to be quite big, such as the Megatron problem, or the Optimus Prime problem, and some are just a bit more fun, which is the best Starscream. I'll also got some LEGO content in mind where I'll be modifying my previous LEGO sets. I have a video series in mind dedicated just for the Hellcarrier that released in 2020. This is a set I really like and really enjoy, however there's a massive nitpicks I have with this set. It having no command centre being a massive problem of mine, and I hate the prison ship at the very end. If you like this and it sounds familiar, that is because I've taken inspiration from another YouTuber called Tommy C. Bricks. Tommy C. Bricks does something very similar, and what inspired me to do a series like this was his series that he did for the Daily Bugle Upgrade series. So we're doing a series like that, but more located for the things that I like. I will also be doing my MCU one set per video series, going over the first 3 phases of the MCU, and each movie should get at least one mock, or what I deserve, or what I believe should have gotten either a full wave of sets or just a single set, going over the Infinity War saga. When it comes to the TV side, I have a few different series in mind I would like to go over. Game of Thrones being a massive one, and potentially even the downfall of Game of Thrones. I have other series in mind, but right now I want to just focus on just a few things. Gaming. I'm a massive gamer. Again, like I said before, I got my start by doing little clips of my Call of Duty gameplay. I eventually abandoned that and never proceeded. Let's address the elephant in the room. My short films. Where did they picture in all this? Originally I created a second channel called Broken Productions. However, I've lost the login information to this, and if I'm being honest, I don't want to consider with that. I have a second channel with my friend Noah Vision. He's an absolutely amazing creator. If you haven't already subscribed to him, please go and subscribe to him. This channel is, of course, Rule of Thirds. Rule of Thirds will be very similar. We're going to have a few different series on mind. We have Your Pitch. We'll be pitching video series we want to work on, and at the end of the series we'll be making those videos a reality. So whatever pitch wins, if my idea wins for the pitch for the first pitch, then that film is made. If Noah's wins, then he makes it. We work together to make films. We've also got a video series in mind called the Teleportation Saga. Part 1's out already, Part 2's coming out very shortly, and there's going to be a few different parts coming out throughout the year. So please stay tuned. I also have some other short films in mind. One that is a massive project that we're working on, which I'll give you a little hint at. It's called Psycho Killer. Psycho Killer is based on a board game of the same name. And I think it's going to be really cool. Very violent, very horror, and it may even come out during Halloween. Probably won't. So, that leaves us with all questions being answered. I want to just say a massive thank you to anyone that is still watching, as I really want to try and grow this channel this year. Currently I'm standing at a whopping subscribers, and I want to try and grow to at least 100 subscribers at minimum. I'll be doing as much work as I can behind the scenes to get this channel working and up and running as much as possible. It means the world to me if you could follow me on my journey to becoming a content creator. That leaves the elephant in the room, my short films. My short films will be staying on this channel. They will not be moving anywhere else. Yeah, in some place right here. They will not be removed, nor unlisted, nor privated. They will be here forever. My new short films will be on the new joint channel, Rule of Thirds. I will potentially do little skits in between videos, but nothing major. And that's pretty much it. I have some big ambitions for this channel, and I hope it can grow to where I believe it could be. My name's been Luke. You've been watching Breakmymedia. If you like this video, please give it a subscribe. And I think this video will also be good. Until then, thank you, and goodbye.